A soldier is not made on the battlefield. He is shaped long before the first mission, long before fear becomes familiar. He stands alone in the forest, separated from his unit after an operation that moved on without him. The silence around him is heavy, broken only by wind and distant sounds. His uniform is torn and stained with sweat and earth. His boots are worn, his body exhausted, yet his posture still carries discipline. Training remains in his bones. What it takes to be a soldier is not strength alone. Strength fades. Endurance does not. He learned this during early mornings before sunrise, when sleep was a reward and discipline was absolute. He ran when his lungs burned, stood when his legs shook, and followed orders when doubt crept in. Training did not ask how he felt. It asked if he could continue. A soldier learns responsibility early. He learns that hesitation can cost lives, that carelessness has consequences, and that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. Those lessons return now, deep in the forest. Every movement is deliberate. He scans the tree line, reads broken branches, studies the ground for signs. The forest becomes both threat and shelter. Hunger presses in, thirst slows his steps. Fatigue weighs heavily, but instinct keeps him alert. Even alone, he checks his weapon, adjusts his gear, and plans his next move. What hurts most is not the physical strain, but the separation. A soldier is trained to belong, to a unit, to a mission, to something larger than himself. Memories follow him, shared laughter, silent nods before action, the trust built without words. Those memories remind him who he is. Night brings its own battles. Fear arrives quietly, not as panic, but as questions. Will anyone come back? Will this end unseen? Yet morning still finds him standing. That, too, is part of being a soldier, continuing when no one is watching. He adapts, builds shelter, finds water, moves when it is safest, rests when he must. Survival becomes the mission, not for recognition, but because giving up was trained out of him. Pain passes, discipline remains. Isolation strips everything down to purpose. In the silence, he remembers why he joined, not for war, but for service, for meaning, for the belief that standing ready matters. Even now, that belief holds. A soldier carries duty without applause. He endures without witnesses. He moves forward without certainty of rescue. Step by step, he proves that being left behind does not define him. As long as he keeps moving, he is not lost.